So I'm trying to get this right. If you are watching right now, please let me know if my sound isn't coming in right. Sometimes I'll be working on this and the sound do not be right. Right now I'm putting together this design. We were just gonna do an exercise today. We're not gonna do nothing too crazy. So what I did was I found the original picture of Mickey Mouse. This was something that was requested to me actually more than once, so I thought it would be interesting to work this because it's very easy to create this type of design. Really, I don't even think this is really going to take that long unless I like add details, but with a design like this, you don't really necessarily need details. So just from me looking at it, identifying it, I can actually tell that they use custom brushes, a little bit mixed with some regular brushes. I think I might just use regular brushes on this just because I know that a lot of y'all can't afford a lot of the fancy custom brushes. So what we gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and just use the original brushes and just get it done. So once you open Adobe Illustrator, what I want you to do is start a new project. Once you start a new project, choose whatever size you want to choose, then press OK. Then I want you to grab your image, whatever image you're tracing over, following with this tutorial. Go ahead and drag that image into Adobe Illustrator. It should look something like this, as you see on the screen. Once you drag it in, what I want you to do is double click on layer 1 that you dragged your image into. You see on the bottom right hand corner where it says layer 1, double click that. Once you double click that, a menu is going to pop up that says layer options. What I want you to do is click on template and then press OK. Once you press OK, then what it's going to do is going to make your image a little bit more brighter. As you can see, it changed the opacity of the image and it should look kind of bright like how this picture looks on my screen. Once you did that, what I want you to do is go to the bottom right hand corner of your screen and click this plus sign. If you hover your mouse over it, it says create new layer. Click that and then it should say layer 2. Now you have a new layer, and on this new layer, this is the layer that we're going to be drawing on. So if you look on the left side of your screen, there's two boxes. There's an open box and a closed box. They're the biggest boxes on your left side toolbar. What I want you to do is turn off the color on this on the closed box. Turn off the color, just hit that red line under it. Boom, once you click that, it's going to turn it off. And click on your open box right here. And then what I want you to do is click on the box right under it on the left side. Click on that box and it should turn it on. Once it turns it on, double click your box, drag down the colors to black, and then press OK. And that is how you add color to your line. So you can add whatever color you want to use. It's just that on most cartoons, we use the color black for the outlines. It says Helios YS says, yo, shout out to Helios YS saying, yo, appreciate you for coming in pretty fast. I just got started. Let me check and make sure I'm live everywhere. I'm live on Facebook. I'm live on Behance. I see I'm live on Twitch. I'm live on YouTube. And I'm live on Trovo. Shout out to Helios YS for jumping in. It says, is back for Lost King. Shout out to you. I can't see all the names on different sites. But if you want me to recognize you, make sure you say something in that comment section. I can see it right here on the right side of me on my multi-stream. I'm streaming on multiple platforms, so I can't see everything that's going on. So if I don't acknowledge you, I'm not ignoring you. Sometimes I just don't see it. But if I don't acknowledge you, I will make sure at the very end of the stream I go back and try to acknowledge everybody. So the way that we'll be putting together this design, we'll be using two different tools. We'll be using the pen tool and we'll be using the curvature tool. Now the pen tool, as you know, I've said this in previous streams, the pen tool is for all of these straight pointy lines. As you see, the way that I'm moving my mouse right now, we use the pen tool to get most of our straight lines and our pointy lines, just like that. Just delete that. And we use our curvature tool to get all our curved lines. As you see, the way I'm curving this design, this is what we will be using the curvature tool for. So we'll be using a mix of both of those tools to add the lines around the design. Now watch this. So what you want to do is once you start your design, you want to look at this design and identify which tools you're going to be using. So as you can tell just from looking at Mickey Mouse, it's obvious to see that Mickey Mouse was originally built with a lot of shapes. Just look at his face, you can see the circles. So what we can do is we can also use the shape tool. If you look right under your pen tool, you can see your shape tool. If you right click it, it'll show you the different shapes and just choose whatever shape works. I'm going to choose the circle, which is the ellipse tool. And if you want to make a perfect circle in Adobe Illustrator, what you want to do is hold shift, click, and drag. That's how you make a perfect circle. Now we're going to select that and drag it over. And what you want to do is hold shift, and you can drag it from each corner to make it whatever size you need it to be matched up. Now understand we will be overlapping these lines in order to get these shapes perfect. So what we want to do is duplicate this. To duplicate this is very easy. What you want to do is hold your option key and then click and hold and drag it over just like that. That's how you can easily duplicate a shape. If you look at his head, it's the same thing. His head is also a circle. Let's do that same thing that we just did. Let's hold shift, click, drag. Now we just made another circle. Let's drag this over to his head. And once we drag this over to his head, we can go ahead and use the corners to make whatever adjustments to make sure that it fits the correct manner. Just like that. Let's make sure we get them as close as possible to the original. And we're going to do that basically for the entire project, not using these shapes, but we're going to be using our pen tool and our curvature tool. A slick way that I usually do with the pen tool is when I see a sharp point like this, I'll just do like this. I click on the outside of the subject, use that point right there, and then click on the outside again. Grab the curvature tool, bend it like that, bend it like that, bend it like that. And all we doing is just bending and adjusting and pulling until we have the perfect shape. Now we have his, I guess that's his hairline. Now we got that. We're gonna do the same thing for his eyebrows. As you see, I'm using the curvature tool, adjusting on the curvature tool so we can get that perfect shape. Now what you want to do is keep adjusting until you get it correct. I don't care if it takes you all day. I don't care if it takes you all day. Just keep making those adjustments until you get it right. Until you know whatever you're working on is good. Now this tracing exercise that we do, this will, trust me, this will help you get yourself prepared for those harder projects. This will help you get yourself used to using the pen tool, the curvature tool, the shape tool, and all of those different tools in Adobe Illustrator. So as you can see, his eyes, just looking at them, these are oval shapes with the lines going through them. That's all we're going to do. So let's make that oval shape like that. Let's select it, drag it over, make whatever adjustments we need to make in order to get that shape right on point. Let's duplicate it, hold option, click and drag. Now this one is smaller, so you want to hold shift, grab that point and drag it down just like that. Now, I know you're probably wondering, like, how do I get those lines in the inside? It's very easy. All you want to do is take your pen tool and just create that triangle right there. Boom, boom, boom. That's simple. Now click your selection tool and click off that. We're going to do the same thing for the next one. Grab your pen tool, boom, boom, boom. Click your selection tool and click off of that. Boom. Just like that. Now let's get his nose. Grab your, this is going to be a curvature tool since that's more of an oval. Let's use our curvature tool. Just click on the end. Now you can make as many anchor points as you want to make when you're making this type of shape. Make as many anchor points as you want to make that you feel like will help you out. As you can see, it's a made you a discovery box will run for 2 hours. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to Cookies for making me that discovery box. He put me on game to how a lot of these functions work on Trovo. As y'all know, I'm new to Trovo. I only been functioning on this for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks now. So I'm still new to the functions of Trovo. So shout out to him for putting me on game. And I will most definitely make sure next time you stream, I'll come through, put down a donation and whatever else I got to do, bro. I don't really want to talk the way I want to talk because, right now YouTube is about to be running that algorithm where if you cussing or anything, they're going to try to shut you down. So I have to be very careful about the way I talk right now. So I also dropped you a rocket, put that on front page. Yo, shout out, shout out, bro. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, man. I'm trying to get on front page like frequently. Like I'm trying to make sure I'm like the front page king. I'm working hard so I can get on that front page like daily. I'm trying to be the designer on the front page. I know there's other little designers that they got, but I'm trying to be the designer on the front page. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be the guy because I tell people all the time, I'm really the dude that I be teaching other people how to do the cartoon stuff. So why I'm in the back? These people that's getting all these views, they learning from me. I need to be the person on the forefront. What the hell going? Nah, see, now I'm getting the cussing. I gotta stop now. They say I got friends that drop them on me. So I save them most of the time. Yeah, man, I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that, bro. Like, shoot, once I get in position, trust me, I got you, bro. I got you, bro. Once I get in position, I'm still new at working the system, but once I figure it out, it's going down. Now, if anybody that's watching, if you got questions, on whichever platform you are, if you are asking something and I'm not responding to you, you could just either DM me, inbox me, or go to another platform and say something. I know sometimes on some platforms, if you say something to me, I will not see you. And mind you, I'm on like 7 platforms right now. Yeah, because I see you. It's like 15 different people watching, so I don't know. Hopefully y'all ain't saying nothing. I don't want to be like I'm ignoring you. I said, got you hosted. Appreciate you, man. This boy Cookies be coming through. For real, man. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, bro. For real, for real. It's hard to find, just real people once you start getting into position and you start doing this type of stuff. It's hard to really find people that really rock with you. Shout out to Tesla XX7. I appreciate you. It says Illustrator has been harder than Photoshop and After Effects for me. Do you have a YouTube channel? Yes, my YouTube channel is J Damage. All you have to do is search my name, JAYDAMAGE, and you can find most of my tutorials if you look up in the live section. Now, to keep it honest with you, Illustrator isn't even that hard. I know it may seem hard and intimidating to people that when you first start, but I'm letting you know right now, it's not that hard. I think a lot of times people, they put these very difficult tutorials online just so they can kind of gatekeep and keep people from, getting that far or having a lot of people learning Illustrator. But I'm letting you know, it's not even that hard. It just looks hard just from face value. It just look, I don't know. It's just something about the setup that's intimidating, but it's not even that hard, man. Don't even get it twisted. It's not that hard, y'all. I'm telling you, if I can do it, anybody could do it. Now, doing something very nice on it, now that's hard. Making a very dope design, that's hard. But using Illustrator, man, it ain't that hard. Do not be discouraged, y'all. I'm telling you, do not be discouraged. It's not that hard. It just seems hard. When I first seen it, I was like, nah, hell nah. Like, somebody want me to work on that? Like, I always kind of looked at it like, man, that's for nerds. Like, I ain't got time to be learning that. As soon as I started doing it, I was like, oh, this is sweet. This is easy, man. This ain't even that hard. It says, show J Damage Trovo love. Yeah, man. I appreciate my people on Trovo. Do y'all know today on Trovo, I went and donated to literally almost 100 people. For real, for real. I literally put $50 on my account. I literally went through the whole Trovo and just started donating to people. Everybody who didn't look like they had that many views. If you ain't look like you had that many views, I came through and donated. I got proof of this. I went through the whole Trovo on every section. I went through Fortnite, everybody that was playing games. I made sure I donated to everybody. I didn't know, I don't want nothing in return or no shit like that. I just was in that mood. I just was in that spirit. Like, man, let me donate to a bunch of people on this platform. Let me motivate some people. Let me keep some people on here motivated to keep doing their thing and keep doing what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people just need that motivation, just that person in their life to tell them keep going. You know what I'm saying? So I got on Trovo. I was donating to everybody, man. I got people who don't even speak English. They shocked as hell. Like, yo, who is this sending me to? You know what I mean? I was like, yo, I was going crazy this morning. So if you got a donation from me this morning, you already know what's up. It was all type of people. They couldn't even, they couldn't speak English and anything. They're like, J Damage? Yeah, man, that was crazy. It always feels good to me to do good things for people. You know what I mean? So yeah, if you watching, if you just now checking in, as you can see what I'm doing, I'm basically showing y'all an exercise that we do literally every other day on this channel, where I'm teaching y'all how to put together a design on Adobe Illustrator. As you can see now, I'm using the pen tool and the curvature tool to basically put together the design. I'm not using any of my fancy advanced stuff. I'm not using the iPad Pro, the custom brushes or anything. I'm using everything fresh out the program. So if you want to follow behind me, all you have to do is go follow me on any of my platforms, search the name J Damage. You can find these previous live sessions, and you can literally follow behind me in your Adobe Illustrator. All you need is the program. You don't need to be good at Adobe Illustrator or anything like that. You just need the program, and all you have to do is follow me step by step, and I guarantee you can figure out how to do what I'm doing. This ain't no magic trick. I'm not trying to get you to buy anything or donate or nothing like that. All I'm doing is just showing y'all what I do, because whether I do this on live or not, I do this every day just for different clients that I have. And I always show people, if you follow these tutorials, just in case you have clients, this can also help you create better designs when you're working on your clients. So yeah. So as you see, we're putting together his buttons. And I'm going to show you guys how to duplicate this button right here. So once you have a button right here, there's multiple ways you can duplicate this. One of the first ways you could duplicate this is select it like this and hit Command C and Command V, and you duplicate it like that. Drag it over. That's one way to do it. Another way to do it is to select it. Well, let me change this back. I done messed up my menu. Okay, anyways, you want to select it just like that. Just click on it. And what you want to do is hold Option and then drag it over like that. That's another way to do it. And also another way to do it is you want to select it just like how I'm selecting it. Hit Command C, then Command F. Now it's going to look like nothing happened, but what you did this time was you pasted it in front of the original design that you just had. So all you had to do is just click and drag it over. Just like that. I just showed you 3 different ways of how to duplicate something. Now that's the beautiful thing about Adobe Illustrator. You could literally duplicate something. You like almost everything on Adobe Illustrator, which is genius to me, is they made almost everything on Adobe Illustrator. They made everything to where you could do something in multiple different ways. That's why you may watch my tutorial and you may watch another person's tutorial and you may be like, what? Why is his tutorial different than his tutorial? It's only because they made Adobe Illustrator to where you could do the same thing in so many different ways. So like, and I think they really did that a lot because of tutorials and stuff like that. Whoa, shit, that scared the shit out of me. What's that? Bjorn Snar. Shout out to Bjorn Snar for now following me. It says, show J Damage Trovo love. Appreciate everybody coming in saying, show me Trovo love. I appreciate that. Y'all already know. If you was on Trovo this morning, y'all already know I was showing y'all love. I donated to like 100 people. Shout out to Winnie H420. Appreciate you coming in. Appreciate you coming in. Not sure if y'all are from America or if you speak English, but I'm saying thank you to you in whatever language you use. I appreciate you for coming in and showing love. So anyways, What was I saying? I forgot what I was talking about, y'all. My bad. But if you're just now checking in, they say that's the message for the box. Oh, okay, that's the message for the box. Okay, okay. Hey, listen, I don't know what's going on. Y'all know I'm new to Trovo. I don't know how to work it, but I appreciate everybody that's coming in, checking in. Like I said, you don't have to stay the entire time, but if you do want to check out these tutorials, all you have to do is follow me on all my platforms. All you have to do is search J Damage on YouTube, Twitch, Trovo, any of these platforms, and you'll run into these tutorials or how I create these designs. I guarantee you, if you do follow these tutorials step by step, you will learn how to use Illustrator, and you will learn how to create your own designs, whether that be creating cartoons or anything you want to create, without having a special tablet or anything like that. All you need is the computer and the program. So let's continue. We're using the pen tool and the curvature tool. Right now we're using the curvature tool to create his shoes. If you notice, right now what we're doing is we're overlapping the lines. You see that? We're overlapping the lines, and we're using our pen tool to get those straight lines like that. Hold on, wait, like that. And then we're using our curvature tool to make those curved lines like that. As you see how I'm coming around the shoe in this type of way. Boom, just like that. Let's come back around with this part. Now remember, we're using that curvature tool when we're putting together those curved lines. To anybody who's wondering what this design is, let me zoom out. This is Mickey Mouse. This is what a Mickey Mouse originally looked like. This is literally just some image that I found on Google. This isn't my image. Of course, y'all already know if I was to use my designs, it'll probably be something, you know, we probably couldn't put on the internet, something gangster or something like that. We don't want to do that with these type of exercises. You know, we want to keep these PG, you know what I mean? So let's go ahead and go all the way to the end. And when you have a very thin line like this, you have two options. You could either use the pen tool and create this thin line like this, or you can use the pen tool to create a shape. Now, what we're going to do is we're not going to create a shape. We're just going to make an outline with this pen tool. Let's go around like that. And go up. And we're going to bring that in to keep that point. Let's bring that in. Come on. Where's that point at? Right there. Boom. Now, all we got left to do is just this last shoe. Once we do this last shoe, I will show y'all how to clean up these lines. Because once you actually finish the, your line work, now we have to get rid of a lot of those access lines. Shout out to Secreto12. It might be Secreto. Is that Secreto12? Shout out to you for following me. I appreciate you for coming in on the check-in, checking a brother out, work on his little design. All right, so let's go ahead and finish up this shoe. I'm going to try to run through this real quick. Because y'all know I really could run through this super quick. I probably could knock this design out in probably like 10 minutes. I just be taking my time so I can show y'all how to do it. So don't get it twisted. I'm not going slow because I want to go slow. I'm just going slow because I want to teach y'all how to do it. As you see, we're using that curvature tool. We coming around on that shoe. Now, if you have any questions on how I'm putting it together, if it seems like it's too difficult, or if you're following behind me and you falling behind, and don't get it twisted, I will slow this show down just so I can make sure you learn what I'm doing. I do not want you to get lost and become unmotivated. See, that's what happens a lot of times. People, they'll get lost, they'll forget the steps, and then they'll become unmotivated, and you won't want to do it no more. I'm telling you, you want to make this process nice and fun for yourself. So if you get lost, don't get it twisted. I will stop the show to make sure that we get it right. Yo, shout out to Angie KN. I appreciate you for coming in, showing love. Yeah, show J Damage that Trovo love. I appreciate it. Show me that love. I'm demanding that love today. I donated to almost 100 people. Yo, shout out to all the people I donated to earlier. I had the whole Trovo shocked. I had everybody like, who is this donating to me? All right. So we got all our lines together. Okay, cool. Let's turn off our layer. Okay. So now you looking at this design and you probably thinking to yourself, what the hell is going on? Why is it all of these lines around? Why does it look like this? Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to take these lines and we're going to get rid of all of those access lines that we traced over with. Now what you want to do, and I need you to pay attention to this part, to everybody who is following back, if you're actually on Illustrator following me right now. What you want to do is select this entire thing. So grab your selection tool or hit V on your keypad. What you want to do is select this entire thing just like that. Boom. When you select the entire thing the correct way, everything should be highlighted just like this. Once you have it selected like this, go to the top of your screen, click on Object, and then click Group. Boom. What you did now, you've grouped your lines. So if you notice, anywhere that I click on this project is now grouped. Everything is grouped together, right? So let's select that whole thing again. Go back to the top of your screen and click on Expand. Boom. Click on Expand. Once the Expand menu pops up, just click OK. Boom. Okay. Now, after you click that, what I want you to do now is look on your right side toolbar and click on the Pathfinder button. Now, if you do not see this button, what I need you to do is go to the top of your screen. Shout out to Alexander AMP. Go to the top of your screen and click on Window and scroll down to the P's and click on Pathfinder. Then the button will pop up, right? Once you're in the Pathfinder button, what I want you to do is hit the button that says Divide. Boom. Once you hit that Divide button, it's going to look like nothing happened, but don't worry about it. Something did happen. You have now divided all of your lines that you turned into shapes by grouping and expanding the project. So what we're going to do now is click our white selection tool. To get to your white selection tool very fast, just hit the A on your keypad. Once you hit A on your keypad, this is what I want you to do. Zoom in onto your design and click on the lines that you want to get rid of. So you see this line right here, we want to get rid of that. Go ahead and just keep hitting delete until it's gone. So click it, delete, just like that. Click it, keep hitting delete till it's gone. Do that for all the lines that we don't need. We just go through and click it. Now I'm gonna show you a faster way of how to do this, just in case you get to the point where you're stuck and whatnot. Hold Shift and then start clicking on the lines you don't want. So make sure you're continuously holding Shift as we click in these different lines. Just start clicking those lines just like that. Now, mind you, I'm holding Shift this entire time. Remember this, hold Shift the whole time we click in these lines, okay? We still holding Shift. Don't let go yet. All right. Make sure you're holding Shift as we click in those lines we want to get rid of. Okay. Now, once we feel like we have all the lines we want to get rid of, I need you to let go of Shift. Now just keep hitting delete until everything is gone. You see that? Now we've got rid of all of those unnecessary access lines that we have. I think on the original it didn't have it right there. So yeah. So yep. So now we just gonna go through and we're just gonna get rid of it. We just clicking, getting rid of stuff. Whatever we don't need, we just getting rid of. Let's zoom in. Let's get rid of everything we don't need. Everything we don't need. Shout out to everybody who's subbing, coming in, watching. I appreciate you. Right now, we just getting rid of all those access lines. All the lines that we don't need. Hold on. Now, mind you, this process can be sort of difficult if you do not follow this process correctly. So I'm asking all my people who are checking in if you may have possibly did this wrong. Shout outs to Stitch17. I appreciate you. What was I about to say? That threw me off. So yeah, everybody who is watching, right now we are in the process of getting rid of all of our access lines in our subject. If you are working on a project and you are using this method, which I call this the J damage method, if you are using this method that I created, you want to make sure that you are doing these steps correctly. And if you did miss these steps, what I need you to do is go back and rewind the video if you are watching this after the live stream, and make sure you follow this method to make sure that you did this correctly. Because if you did not do this correctly, you shouldn't be able to actually do the step that I'm doing right now. You shouldn't be able to get rid of those access lines if you did not follow this step correctly. So now, as you can see, we have just got rid of all of our access lines. Now, if you look at the design, it actually looks like Mickey now. Now it doesn't just look like a cluttered mess of a bunch of lines. So once you get to this part of the process, this is what I want you to do. We're gonna now go into our coloring process. What I need you to do is select the entire project. Select that entire thing again, okay? Now what I want you to do is click on your Pathfinder button again, and then click the button that says Merge. Boom. That's gonna go ahead and get rid of all of those extra whole lines. Once you have it like that, make sure it's still selected. Go to the top of your screen, click on Object, scroll down to Live Paint, and click Make. Boom. Now it's not going to look like nothing happened, but right now we have just prepared our project to be colored. So what I want you to do now is look on your left side toolbar and look for a button that says Live Paint. But who is that? Shout out to FW Fernanda. Yo, shout out to everybody coming in. This boy Cookies was not playing. Shout out to everybody that's watching. There's a lot of people coming in today. So shout out to Pichuzo. Am I saying that right? Pichuzo. Shout out to Pichuzo for coming in, checking in. I appreciate everybody that's coming in and showing love. Okay, so let's continue. So what we're doing now is we're about to start coloring this subject. So what I want you guys to do now is look for your Live Paint Bucket tool button. The keyboard button to find that quickly is by hitting the key K. Sometimes when people use Adobe Illustrator, they can't find this button. So if you can't find this button on the left side toolbar, if you see on the bottom of the left side toolbar, there's 3 dots right here. Click on those 3 dots. Now what you're going to do is going to pop up a menu that says All Tools. Scroll through that menu and you should be able to find the Paint Bucket tool. To find the Paint Bucket tool, look in the Paint section. On the Paint section is the 4th button. Just click on that button and drag it over into your toolbar, and that's how you get your Live Paint Bucket tool. So now what you want to do is click your Live Paint Bucket tool. If you followed this process correctly, this is what should happen. If you hover over your subject, you should see those colors highlighting just like that. You see how that's highlighting? If you followed this process correctly, it should be highlighting just like that. So now what we're going to do is start filling in the colors. So, of course, Mickey, a lot of his skin is black, his eyes is black, damn near everything on him is black. So we're going to go ahead and start filling in all those black parts. So let's click those in. Boom, 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 boom. Let's click off of it. As you can see, we have now filled in all of those parts with Mickey. Now, depending on what type of design you're working on, you could just leave it like this. Like, let's say you was working on a client that said they just want the design to be black and white because they can only print out black and white designs. This would probably be the end. But what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and add all of our necessary colors. Now, this is the way that you actually get the colors from whatever subject you're working on. So what we're going to do is double click on our original layer that has our original picture. Double click that and turn off the template. Click on the template button and then press OK. That's going to bring those colors back. Let's move this away. Hold shift and let's make that smaller, because all we need from this now is just the colors. We don't necessarily need that anymore. So in order to get, let's go ahead and lock that layer. Click back on our regular layer. Now, the way we want to get the colors from this design, what you want to do now is click on your eyedropper tool. Click on your eyedropper tool. Now, what I want you to do is once you click on your eyedropper tool, click on whatever color you want to take from this subject. So we want to take his red pants or shorts, whatever you want to call those. And let's go ahead and click back on our Live Paint Bucket tool and just color that in. Boom, boom, boom. Now let's get the rest of it. So we want his shoes, his golden shoes. Click on your eyedropper tool again. Click on the shoes. Click back on your Live Paint Bucket tool and let's fill those shoes in. Boom, 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 boom. Now everything else on him is white. So we could literally just grab our eyedropper tool, click on the white, boom, just like that. Click back on your Live Paint Bucket tool and let's go ahead and fill in the rest of those colors. Boom, boom, boom. Now, if you notice, we're done. This is how you create or how you trace over a design that you created. I mean, no, excuse me, a design that you have found, created, whatever you want to do. If you are working on your own design, this is how you actually put together a design. If you want to trace over something, if you want to create your own design, you can follow this exact same method when it comes down to putting together designs. Now, what I just showed you was a very simple thing. Now, let's say you want to get a little bit more detailed with this design. What you can do is you can add shadows and highlights. And I'll show you how to do shadows. We're not going to put shadows on this entire project because we don't got that much time. But I'm going to show you how to put shadows on the project just in case this project needs that type of look to it. So what you're going to do is start a new layer. What you want to do is double click on your closed box and change the color to black or whichever color you want to use. I preferably think black is for shadows, right? So what we're going to do now is we're going to create a shape outside on those outer lines of the subject. So as you see, let me turn the color off on the closed box. As you see, we're making a shape on those outside lines. You see the way that I'm making a shape right here? Now we're going to close our shape. So let's close our shape and connect to the original anchor point. Once we do that, let's grab our curvature tool. Now, mind you, you can make your shape however you want to make it when it comes to your shadows. There is no perfect way to do this. So once you have it like this, all you have to do is click back on your color box and add the color back in there just like that. And that is how you add your shadow in. Now, to change the opacity, I need you to go to the top of your screen, right where it says opacity. And right next to opacity, as you can see, it says 100%. What I want you to do is click that arrow right next to it, and you'll see a meter right here. Excuse me, y'all. So what you want to do is grab your meter and drag it down. And this is how you're going to get your shadows on your subject. So usually with white, I usually change the shadows down very low. Just like that. So like, let's say you wanted to add shadows to more places. Let's say you want to add it on the shoes. I'll do it real quick on the shoes just to show y'all. So we're going to do the exact same thing. Do the exact same thing. Let's add those shapes. Now, I'm not making these shadows perfect right now, but I do want to show y'all just in case you want to add shadows to your subject. Now, let's go ahead and create that shape. Make sure you're creating the shape on those outlines. Now, let's go ahead and grab our curvature tool, make whatever adjustments we need to make. I'm going to curve it a little bit, just like that. Now, add the color inside. Once you add the color inside, once again, go to the top of your screen, right where you see opacity. Click your meter and drag it down to whatever you want to drag it to. I'll drag it to 20. Grab your selection tool and click off of it. Boom. That's how you create your shadow. And you can do that for your entire project. Add shadows all over it, wherever you feel comfortable with adding your shadows. And that is how you add shadows to your subject. Now I'm going to show y'all one more thing. I'm going to show you how to add the highlights. Let me color in his buttons because I just realized I didn't color in his buttons. So I'm going to show you the very last one. The very last one is adding highlights. So what I want you to do is select the entire project. Let's go ahead and select that entire thing again. And what I want you to do is go to the top of your screen, click Object, and click Expand. You only do this step once you fully colored everything. Do not do this adding your highlight step. Do not do this step until you are fully finished with your coloring. So once you clicked Expand, click off of it. Don't click off of it. Make sure it's still selected. And what I want you to do is grab your knife tool. If you do not see your knife tool, what I need you to do is click those three dots, go to your All Tools menu and look for your knife tool. Now, in order to make highlights to your subject, remember your highlights are the exact opposite of wherever your shadows is. If your shadows is on the back part, your highlights is on the other side, right? So then what you want to do is cut those edges. As you see, we're cutting those edges right now. You see the way I'm cutting that right now? Boom. Now, once you cut that edge like that, I need you to click off of it. Now grab your white selection tool or just click A. Now click on wherever you just cut. You see how I just clicked on what I cut right there. Now double click on your color box and take that color up to however you want it to take it. And boom, click OK. And that is how you add highlights to your subject. So once you're working on the design, you can you can add whatever you want to add to it. Like, let's say you want to add highlights through the entire project. You want to add it to his pants. You do the exact same thing. Grab your knife tool, go ahead and slice it just like that. Click off of it with your white selection tool. Click on that again. Double click on your color box. Turn those colors up just like that. And you can keep repeating this process through the entire project. And this is how you add highlights to your subject. Let's go ahead and click right there. And to get that same color, let's say you're working on highlights on the pants. Instead of you constantly grabbing that same color, all you have to do is click on your eyedropper tool and click right there on the edge. And boom, look at that. You got highlights on your pants, shadows on your shoes. And that's how you do it, y'all. That's how you do it. It said my stream, not much. What's good? Hang. Okay, so people talking in the chat. Shout out to everybody talking in the chat. It says, steal my stream team manager. We got a group of support on Trovo. Well, team manager. Yo, shout out to everybody who is watching, everybody who is checked in. I'm getting notifications everywhere on my phone, on my watch. Notifications coming all over the place. Let me check through all of my different sites and make sure that I'm acknowledging anybody who has said anything. Shout out to Level Maximum. Let me check these different sites. Shout out to everybody who's watching on Behance. Make sure you comment and let me know that you're in here. For some reason, your comments do not pop up on my Streamlabs. So if you are seeing anything within the comment section, I want to make sure I am properly acknowledging you and I'm not ignoring you. Shout out to everybody who is watching on the Facebook platform. Let me make sure I properly acknowledge those people. Shout out to the homie Gabe Taylor. And just shout out to everybody. Shout out to Dave Hoodcat and Lomax. Shout out to everybody on Facebook. And shout out to everybody on Trovo. I cannot see all y'all names. Shout out to Steel Curtains. Shout out to my guy Cookies. Shout out to Winnie H240. Shout out to Sasshole. It's a terrible name for me to be saying on YouTube. Hopefully that doesn't get me in trouble. Shout out to Steel Curtains for all of these god dang donations, man. Yo, shout out to Steel Curtains going crazy in that comment section. Shout out to Pichuzo. Shout out to Stitch17. Shout out to HFW Fernando. Shout out to Alex ANP. Shout out to Angie KN. Shout out to Secreto. Shout out to Helios. Shout out to Winnie H24 again. Shout out to B. Jordan Snar. Shout out to Tesla XX7. Shout out to Helios YS. And shout out to everybody that's just coming in and showing a brother love. I appreciate you. And if there's any more questions, because I'm about to get up off of here. If there's any more questions, y'all make sure y'all inbox me, DM me on any platform. I make sure I'll properly acknowledge you and properly answer any questions that y'all may have. It said, you're welcome to call me Sass. Yeah. I appreciate you, Sass. Yeah, I just didn't want to say, you know what I'm saying? You got to be careful on these platforms right now. You know what I'm saying? It's this is my buddy from school. You went to school for. Oh, yeah. Shout out to my guy Cookies. It said, you're welcome to call me Sass. It said, you got Steel Curtains asked, do I have a Fiverr? No, I don't use Fiverr. But you know what's so ironic about Fiverr is people on Fiverr steal my designs and my ideas and sell them to people. So if you do buy designs from Fiverr, I'm letting you know, you probably have seen my work before. We got into this big thing in 2019 where we were confronting people who were stealing my designs and trying to resell them to people. So if you are getting designs from Fiverr, be very careful. They do steal my designs on Fiverr. This has been going on for almost like 6-7 years now. So if you do want to purchase a design from me, just come contact me directly. Do not go through Fiverr. I do got a profile on there, but I damn near never really use it. It said he is like on like 7 platforms. Yes, I'm actually on more than 7 platforms. But as of right now, as we speak, I'm on 7 platforms. It says, we need a team logo. What would that cost? Well, the team logo would really depend on how you want it to look. The three categories that I always go by is what type of logo is it? Is this a character logo? Is this a symbol logo? Or is this a word logo? A lot of that would depend on what the price is looking like. Like the prices could literally be anything. The prices can be from $1 to $1 million. Like it's very hard for me to put a price on something when I don't truly know the type of look that you want. If anything, you can just inbox me, send me some examples, let me know what your budget is, and I'll try to work around whatever you have so I can put together exactly what you like. And the best way for me to create a design for you is if you can send me some reference images or some sketches of how you want the logo design put together, and I can get it done within 24 hours to however long you need it done. It says, do you have a portfolio? Yes. Oh my God, I have an extremely big portfolio. I have thousands of designs all over the internet. If you want to see some designs from me like right now, all you have to do is go look me up on Instagram. Just look up J Damage Designs, JAYDAMAGEDESIGNS. Just search up J Damage Designs on Instagram. I think I got like 1,000 designs on Instagram, but that's only on my page. Like you have to think I have designs on other pages too. So if you go to that page, you can at least see 1,000 of them. It says, I have money on Fiverr. That's why I asked. Yeah. I'm on Fiverr. So if you look up my name on Fiverr, I think I'm still on there. I had to go check. But yeah, I'm on there. It says, but I can pay otherwise. Oh, okay, yo, shout out to my guy Sass. Shout out to Sass for following me. I appreciate you. They say we use Reptar pretty much everything. Go follow the Insta. Yeah. Go follow my Instagram. On my Instagram, I got like 9,000 something followers on there. I'm telling you, I've been on Instagram for years. I went viral on Instagram a couple times. If you follow my Instagram, you'll be able to see my work. You may even see something that you've seen before. I've literally worked for regular people, celebrities, businesses, everything. So if you go on my Instagram, you'll be able to see. Shout out to Den4IK. I appreciate you for coming in and following me. I got to get up off of here, y'all, but I'm trying to make sure I properly acknowledge everybody that's coming in. Yeah, make sure you go follow the Insta, though, if you do want to see my portfolio, or you can follow me on Behance, and I have some designs on there, too. Shout out to Nor S. Sam 93. Appreciate you for coming in with the check-in. I appreciate that. Instagram, the proper place to DM you. Yes. Actually, you could DM me anywhere, but you do want to be careful DMing me because there are people online faking like they're me. So make sure you either see my face or make sure that we can actually have a conversation. You know, a lot of times you don't want to go to these pages and it's not me. People have been scammed by people with my designs. Like you may run into a page, no telling what they may be naming themselves, such and such designs, and they will be using my pictures. Do not follow these pages. Do not trust nobody. If it's not directly from me, it is not real. I would never be on another page trying to sell my designs. If you're not getting it from J Damage, it is not real. Straight up. Like there's people online who fake like they're me. That is not me. Yeah, like we just had this whole big thing about that whole situation. Yo, shout out to Exodia El Prohibido JK. Appreciate you for showing me that Trovo love. I appreciate y'all for coming in. It says just keep an eye out for it. Matter of fact, I'll check it right now. I got Instagram open. I can check it real quick. He says do another design. You got another hour. Well, since I got another hour, I'll do another one. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me look on Insta. Let me see if I got any new messages. I want to make sure if you did send me a message, I properly. Okay, yeah. Steel Curtains, I see you. Yep. I'm just gonna put, hey, I'm here. Steel Curtains, I did just write you back. You said start on Reptar. Matter of fact, we'll do that real quick. We'll do Reptar. Since we got another hour, we'll do Reptar before we get up out of here. Now, which Reptar you want to do? Let me know which Reptar you want to do. because there's a lot of angles of Reptar that I'm looking at right now. Let me see. I see like some original Reptar, like some of the Reptar that originally came from the cartoon from way back in the day. It say we like to make a picture of Reptar holding an animated with the text Navy Steels for the team logo and animated gun. Okay. I'm trying to think of what angle. See something like that I'm probably not going to be able to do on stream, because I'm going to have to really sit down and personally draw that on my iPad. Because something like that, I wouldn't want that to look really good. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want that to like look like the original Reptar. I would want it to look like something that's custom made for you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to look like just some Reptar from like Rugrats. I want it to look like something that belongs for steel curtains. It says, I know that sounds a little far-fetched, but in general, that's the concept, if that makes sense. Yeah. No, I make designs like that all the time. So, you know, it's not... Yeah, trust me, it's not far-fetched for me. If you look through my Instagram page, you will see that that's not too far from the type of designs I make. But actually, Reptar is actually a good idea. I can actually do a little quick Reptar design just on here real quick. We can do that as a quick little tutorial for everybody that's watching. You know what I'm saying? So let's find Reptar real quick. I see quite a few. So, okay, I see some designs, but a lot of these pictures of Reptar are old. And what I want to do is, if I do work on a Reptar design, I want to make sure that I'm working on one that looks more clean and updated. You know what I'm saying? It said, I sent over my most popular emote on Instagram if you want to make something like that. Okay, yeah, let me check. Oh, okay. It said, we'd like to make a picture of Reptar holding a Call of Duty gun with the text Navy Steels. Yeah. I'm going to have to work on something like that off stream. Yeah, I'm going to have to work on that off stream. It's only because something like that, I want to make sure it looks really good. You know what I'm saying? Something that when you see it, you're like, oh, okay, this is dope. Something that looks custom. You know what I'm saying? Not something like what I'm doing on stream. Because on stream, I'm teaching. I don't want to make that type of design on stream. I want to make sure that when I make that, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? So I can email. Yeah. Email me a better quality version. To email me, just send it to my email, jay.damage@yahoo.com. I'll write it down right now. jay.damage, excuse me, I'm messing that up, at yahoo.com. That is my email. So if you want to email me, just email jay.damage@yahoo.com. Email me the picture, and I can make sure I get that picture put together for you. So let's go ahead. We're going to do this same way. We're going to do the same tutorial that we did before. So all we doing is putting our lines together. Matter of fact, let me turn my lines on. If you already been following this tutorial, you already know how this goes. We just putting together. Matter of fact, I'm going to use my brush for this so I can move a little bit faster. And let's go ahead and get to moving. Let me turn some music on so we can get the vibe. Let's turn this brush down. As you see, I'm using the brush right now. Hold on, let me turn this down a little bit. I'm using the brush right now just to get those shapes together. And I'm using the mouse. I'm not even using my tablet. I'm overlapping those lines just like I did previously in the video. Now, if you're wondering how I'm getting these straight lines, all you have to do is double click on your brush tool. Right where it says fidelity, you could either drag it up to smooth or you can drag it up to accurate to make the lines more accurate looking. Shout out to Sirs. Your name. Oh, no, I see it. Shout out to Sirs Rastamanov 42. Is that a Rasta man? Is that my people? You know, some of my family is Jamaican. Shout out to all my Rastas out there, if that is an actual Rasta. Let's go, y'all. Now in this tutorial, as you see, we're using the paintbrush tool. Now a lot of times when you're using this paintbrush tool, you're probably going to be using a tablet, but you can use your mouse. As you see, I'm just using my mouse. I'm just putting these lines together very quickly. Now you don't have to move this fast. You want to take your time and make sure you get your design correct. But if you're somebody like me that's a little bit more experienced, you can move as fast as you want to move. Especially if you're working for a company, they may require you like, hey, we need this shit done in 24 hours. So you want to move quickly when it comes down to this. So let me turn him down a little bit. Let's go to 25. Let's get his eye. If you mess up, just hit Command Z. Just like that. Make sure we get these lines correct. Let's come around. As you see, I had to break out that that curvature tool to get those lines right. Make sure you're using all the tools you can use to get this right. Let's keep those beats going. Shout out to Vodka. Shout out to that vodka. Who is that? Shout out to Sass. Appreciate you, Sass. Shout out to Lejiga. Appreciate you. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Appreciate you. Shout out to Shane A. Williams. Which Shane is that? Is that Big Shane or Little Shane? Shout out to Shane for coming in. I don't know which Shane that is. I know who Shane is. I'm just not sure which Shane that is. Shout out for Shane for coming in. I appreciate you, bro. You know, I made designs for Shane, if that's the Shane I'm thinking of. Shout out to Steel Curtains again. I appreciate you. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Say, bro, I just totally thought of a series for you. Hey, what series? Let me know. Let me know something. Talk to me. What you just thought of? Let me know. Let me know something. You said you thought of a series. Let me know. Let me know some ideas. Whatever you got. Yeah, like if you got some ideas, Steel Curtains, just lay it on me, man. Lay it on me. Y'all know me. I'm not running from nothing. You got some ideas, I want to hear it. Hold up, wait. Let me stop the music. I'm gonna read what you said. He said, you know how Trovo has emotes you can upload for your subscribers. You can do a series where you make your channel emotes live on stream, just in case it got buried. Interesting. Interesting. You might be onto something. See, now this is the thing with the emotes. Like, I'm still new to a lot of that, but that may be a very good idea. I mean, if anybody feels like that's a good idea, let me know. Let me know if that's something that I should get into. If that's something that y'all want to see, y'all let me know. Let me know. If that's something that y'all want to see, y'all let me know. If that's something that y'all would check into, you know what I'm saying? If y'all have any suggestions, let me know. It said, I'd watch that. I love watching people do this. You know, because I don't think I've created a lot of emotes, but I mean, I'm a designer. I'm pretty sure I could put them together. But yeah, y'all let me know. If that's something that y'all want to see, y'all let me know. Like whatever type of design that you want to see me create, I'm pretty sure emotes, I'm pretty sure that'll be nothing for me to make. Like, that's nowhere near as complicated as the things that I work on a daily. Yeah, I know I work on 3D designs, and that is a damn headache. I say we all could learn from it. I know I'm a slide. Just ways to incorporate your channel into what you're doing. Yeah. Yo, if y'all can, send me what I want y'all to do is either on my Instagram or any of my platforms, send me some examples of emotes. Send me some examples. Let me see what that looks like. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make sure that if I'm making that in the correct manner. Send me some examples, some example images. And yeah, I could probably be putting that. I probably could be making emotes for every goddamn body. I just want to make sure that I have a clear understanding of how those function. You know what I'm saying? Because I mind you, I don't know Trovo like that. Y'all know I'm new to Trovo. I only been on here for a little bit. They say, I'll email you all those. Yes, send it to my email. Send it to my email. Yeah, because I could be making all type of little custom emotes and whatever. You know what's crazy? I think I've made some emotes before. You know what I'm saying? I think I've made some emotes before. You gotta think, I've made thousands of designs, so I don't know. I don't even know what I've made no more. Like, I've made so much designs, I don't know. But that sounds like, I think I know what you're talking about. I just want to make sure. So yeah, I can't see what you're writing right now because I'm looking at my what's the name. Hold on. Let me go to Trovo so I can see what you're putting in right now. Let's go to Trovo. Oh, I see what you're putting. Oh, okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. I see. Okay, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. I see what y'all mean. Okay, okay. I see what y'all mean. Okay, now with these emotes, I gotta find out the sizings and everything of these emotes. Yeah, because I could be designing those emotes like crazy. That's nothing. That's light work for me. Yeah, so like, yeah, I could be putting together those custom emotes. Now, now, what I need y'all to do is educate me on how do you put these emotes on Trovo. Y'all gotta show me. Y'all gotta show me how to put those on Trovo because I can make a million of them. I'm just trying to see how do you put those on, Trovo once I got them on there. Is there like a certain? It's in the creator studio. Okay. Okay, y'all might be on to something. Y'all might be on to something. Y'all might be on to something. You know what I'm saying? Like we probably could go through Trovo and make all the top people on Trovo like they own custom emotes. You know what I mean? I mean, they probably already got them. If you're a top guy. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's actually a good idea. Hold on, let me look because I just see a bunch of numbers. Hold on, let me go back in here and look. They're 72 by 72. Okay, so they're real small. They're real tiny. Are the dimensions for the emotes? Okay, I see a bunch of Naruto ones. Okay. Okay, so some of these emotes are GIFs, or they're what you call GIF files. So you can build these to where they can also have movements. So I need to update mine to you're about to make bank. LOL. Now listen, I have customers every day, y'all. So just letting y'all know, I'm not on here desperate for money and nothing like that. But yeah, for sure, for sure. You know what's crazy is I'm telling you, I've made these before. Like I'm telling you, years ago, I used to have a customer, um, but I don't think he was live streaming. But I remember I made these type of designs for somebody some years ago, and I think he had these specifically for like his website or something like that. These wasn't for streaming. But yeah, I've made these type of designs before. Say a maximum file size of 1 MB if animated. I think okay. So basically, because oh, a long time ago when I've made these, I've made them on because when they wanted like the GIF file versions, I was making those in Procreate and I was making those in Illustrator. And basically, I was just making like different images. Like I remember this. This was years ago, man. That's crazy. You telling me I could have been doing this whole entire time? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, yo, I definitely could be putting something like that together. Because, like, yeah, if there's a demand for that on Trovo, yeah, man. Hell yeah. Because, like, something I noticed about most designers on Trovo? A lot of them just sit on here and they just make, like, random designs. And I do think it would be good if there was a designer that actually worked for the people on Trovo. You know what I'm saying? That would make more sense than just having a designer on here that's just making all of these random anime designs. I do think it would be a little bit more beneficial to have a designer on here that was actually working for the people. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if that is a demand, like y'all saying, then that's literally a cash cow that somebody is ignoring. Which if you're following my tutorials, you know what I'm saying, I don't got to be the only person getting something out of that. They say as there's a ton of streamers who want to personalize their channel. Shout out to Jefestio for coming in and showing love. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Hopefully I'm not disrespecting your name. But that's what it looks like it says. Jefestio. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. I appreciate you for coming in and showing me that Trovo love. See, Trovo been showing out, man. Shout out to my guy Cookies, man. If y'all see my guy Cookies, his name on Trovo is Hang Too Low. Make sure you go in there and make sure y'all go and show that man some love, man. But don't get it twisted, he's not a nobody. He be getting some love on here. I be on his channel, making my donations too. He be getting some love. Y'all make sure y'all go through and show that brother some love, man. I appreciate him. As y'all, as people don't know, I've been knowing this guy for a very long time. I've been knowing this guy literally since I was a kid. It said, we actually have a stream team here on Trovo. Cookies, myself, and Sass are all on the same team. You are welcome to join us. Come on, man. See, the only reason why I don't feel like I could personally join that team is because I don't be playing games on Trovo. Like, I already told you, like, I don't have like a setup to like be playing the games and whatever. The only thing that I have that I think I could really be like playing games on is, I got that iPad Pro. But like, I don't got the setup or whatever. I mean, I do got the PS5, the Xbox, the new Xbox and all that. But I don't got the setup. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a capture card and all of that. I don't got the setup. I need to stop being lazy and just go buy it. You know what I mean? For real, for real. It said, you're doing stuff right now what we enjoy watching. Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. I already told you, listen, I'm here to stay, man. I'm not going nowhere. I'm trying to, I'm trying to be the biggest designer on Trovo. For real, for real. So, yeah, I'm out here, man. I ain't going nowhere. I'm already with y'all. I just ain't signed the dotted line yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm already on here with you. Okay, who is that? Shout out to VPQX Nora. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. We probably breaking records right now. We've been having a lot of people come in. We having a lot of people come in today. Usually I got Facebook going crazy, but today we got Trovo moving. Ain't that something? Let's go ahead and get this done with. We pretty much done, y'all. All I was trying to do is just get all this line work done. And I basically was just doing a lot of different lines. Now let's go ahead and just get these last little final touches done. And we'll pretty much be done with. And we're going to go to the next step. And I'm going to make sure I show y'all how to do this properly. Right now I'm just getting all those little extra lines that we may need to get this project completed. Now let's make sure we have all of these lines kind of on the same page. Hold up, wait, let's get this tongue right. Let's get that tongue all the way right. Like that. And let's erase that line right there. All I'm doing right now is just making extra adjustments before I go into the next process of this design. Now, right now I'm not aiming to be too perfect, but I do recommend if you are working for a customer, do not pay attention to me on not being perfect. Make sure if you are working on a customer's design, you work hard on this damn thing until you perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about go keep working on this thing until you get it perfect. But if you're just doing like me, you're just doing the design for fun, that you don't have to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Just take your time. Okay, so let's get these lines a little bit thicker. We want all these lines to be kind of the same because a lot of these older cartoons, they used to have a lot of the same sizes on the lines when they created them. It says show J damage. Accept it if I'm going to go ahead and shoot you an invite. Feel free to accept if you like. Yeah, send me an invite where? On here? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, you support me. I'm accepting every goddamn thing. So right now we enjoy love. Okay, yeah. If you did send something and I did not acknowledge you, make sure you let me know. I want to make sure I fully acknowledge you. I don't want you to feel like I'm ignoring you. Okay, once you get your design like this and you have all of your lines put together that you want to do, we're going to go ahead and get into the next step. It's a yeah on Trovo. It should pop up on your Trovo notifications. You've been invited to join the Steel Curtain. You can look at it after your stream. Yep. As soon as I get done with my stream, I got you. No problem, bro. I got you. Okay, so once you get into this part of your design, this is what I want you to do. Go ahead and select your entire design just like that. What I want you to do is go to the top of your screen, click on Object, and then click on Group. If you've been watching this video this entire time, you already know this process. Go to the top of your screen, click on Object, Group, click on Object, Expand, and then press OK. After you do that, click on the right side of your screen, go to Pathfinder, and then click Divide. Once you click Divide, now what we're going to do is start getting rid of those access lines. Let's go ahead and start getting rid of all those lines that we don't need. I'm going to hold Shift and start clicking so we can kind of run through this and get this done quickly. Now make sure whenever you're getting rid of those access lines, you hold and Shift that entire time. Do not let go of Shift when you're getting rid of these lines. And then just hit delete once you feel like you got enough. Excuse me. Holding Shift, clicking on these lines. Let's keep clicking, clicking, clicking. You're gonna be doing a lot of clicking when you're getting rid of all these access lines. I ain't gonna lie to you. You'll be doing a lot of clicking. But trust me, it's gonna be worth it in the end, because these lines are gonna be very clean. Just keep clicking, clicking, clicking. And make sure you hold and Shift as you click in these. If you let go of Shift, man, trust me, you don't want to do that. You let go of Shift, you might shed a tear. I ain't gonna lie to you. You're gonna lose those designs, man, and man, that's gonna hurt your feelings. So I'm letting you know right now, do not let go of Shift when you're clicking on these lines. Because if you let go of Shift, it's gonna click off of it. And then everything that you selected, you're gonna have to reselect again. So do not do that. Oh my God, your feelings gonna be hurt. I've seen people get emotional from doing that. I had this girl that I used to teach how to create cartoons. Man, she used to be emotional when she let go of that Shift and she had to select all that stuff again. So just so you don't make that mistake like her, make sure you hold and Shift this entire time when you're clicking on all of those lines right before you start deleting them. So let's hold that. We're moving fast, y'all. We're moving fast. Now, when you're new, you don't have to move this fast, y'all. It's just me. Let's get rid of them. Let's go. I'm trying to run through this for y'all right quick, y'all. Let's keep going. Okay, my battery getting low. I might have to change, y'all. I might have to change to I have to take my headphones off and change back to my regulars. Hold on, y'all. If you can hear me, let me know. Let me know if you can hear me. I gotta plug in my charger. We're gonna have to do this manually. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I had to turn off my mic. I had to change it back to my camera mic so I can plug in my charger. Yeah, it said we can hear you still. Perfect, perfect. Okay, y'all. Let me get these knocked out. Trying to run through this Reptar. Right now, I'm getting rid of all of those access lines. Let me turn on the music so we're not too much in silence. Okay. I'm gonna have to turn the music off. I ran through that pretty quickly. I didn't expect to move that fast. But okay, let's go ahead. Once we have it like this, okay, I need my people who are trying to learn this. I need you to pay attention to this part very closely. So let's double click our layer one. Let's go ahead and move that out the way and let's make this smaller. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna go ahead and get into the painting process of this design. So what you wanna do once you get to this part of the design, I need you to pay attention. I need you to go ahead and lock that layer with the original design on it. Select this entire project just like that. Make sure everything is selected. Once you have everything selected like that, what I want you to do is click on your Pathfinder button and then click on the button that says merge. Boom. Once you click that, that's going to get rid of all of those weird holes that's inside the design. Go up to the top of your screen, click on object, and then scroll down to live paint and then click make. Okay? Once you click make, what you have done now, you have now prepared your project to be painted. On the left side of your screen, click on your live paint bucket tool and then start coloring in all of the black parts first. So I think the only black part of this design is the inside of his eye. So let's go ahead and color that in. What about his nose? Well, I'm gonna color that black anyway, just 'cause that makes more sense. Okay, so now what you want to do is we can go ahead and start coloring. To take the colors from the original design, like I said before earlier in the video, click on your eyedropper tool and click on the color that's inside of the Reptar. Which is green. Let's go ahead and color that in. Shout out to Cleric 1983. I appreciate you. Shout out to Ali Data for also coming in, showing love, showing that Trovo love. I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate all my Trovo people. Uh-oh, I messed up right here. Okay, hold up. Matter of fact, let me take the colors out. Now, this is just in case you end up messing up on a part right here. This is all you have to do. We're going to right click that and we're going to go ahead and do some surgery. So what I usually do, like let's say I get to a piece like this where I might have overlapped it. Do not worry about it just in case you messed up. It's very easy to fix. Just all you got to do is click with your curvature tool and just start deleting those anchor points just like that. You see? Delete. Now, what we're going to do that to get rid of all of those points right there. Now, to get rid of those points in the inside, the way that we can get rid of those is just by using the eraser tool. So let's select that, grab our eraser tool. Now let's go ahead and start getting rid of those points just like that. Let's go ahead and go through there just like that. Boom. Let's do that for the next one. This is only if you mess up. Sometimes I actually like when I mess up on a design because I can actually show y'all what to do just in case y'all end up in this type of situation. You know, I don't want you to feel like just in case you mess up on a design that the design is ruined. Understand what's going to make you a good designer is if you end up in these points, if you do mess up, it's all about knowing how to solve problems. That's what they used to teach us in college. Sometimes it's not all about having a super perfect design. It's all about being in a position where you have a problem in your design and you know how to solve it. So now that we have that problem solved, let's go ahead and finish what we was doing. Let's go ahead and paint that in. If you see any holes, just fill those in and do it just like that. Boom. Matter of fact, I don't know why I just painted his nails green. Is his nails green? What nails? What color was his nails? Anyway, let's just color everything else. We'll figure that out later. So his eyes was red. Let's color in that red. His tongue is purple. There's our eyedropper tool. Grab those colors. Let's put in that purple. Make sure my volume is all the way up. All right, now the inside of his mouth is like a dark blue. Let's grab that dark blue. Let's color that in. Okay, so that's going to be green for those other parts. Let's color that other part green, just like that. Boom. Boom. All right, now those outer edges of his, well, those spikes on his back, those are a weird like baby blue. Let's get that. Let's color those in. Boom. And I'm going to show y'all how to add the color inside that inside right there. I'm going to show y'all that after we finish. So let's color his nails back white, and let's color all his teeth white. Nails are going to be white. Boom, boom, boom. The teeth is going to be white because we want this to look like the original. Of course, when we work on steel curtains custom design, we can go ahead and go off the grid when it comes to the design, and we can move off of things being too much like the original because we want it to be custom. But as of right now, we're going to keep that like that. Okay, we have pretty much everything colored in. The only color that we're missing right now is, if you notice on his tail, the color is merging in with the green. So I'm going to show you how to change that. So what you want to do is select your entire subject, which all you got to do is just click it. It'll select the entire thing. Go to the top of your screen, click on Object, scroll down to Live Paint, and click Expand. When you do this, you're now expanding your colors. All of your colors are now shapes. See, just to show you, your colors are shape. If you right click with the white selection tool and you drag it, you see you're just taking it off there because the colors are now stacked. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and click this with the white selection tool. We're going to once again use our knife tool. Use our knife tool and just cut right there, just like that. You see how I cut that? Now go ahead and let's click off of that, and let's only click on that part that needs to be colored. Grab our eyedropper tool, click on that color, and boom, just like that. Now we have our color in there. So now we done. Damn, bro, that cleaned up so fast. Yeah. Yeah, man. I've been doing this for some years now, man. I done figured some stuff out. So, yo, let me know. Yo, Cookies, let me know. How much time I got? Am I done? Am I done with? I knocked that out pretty fast. I'm not going to lie. I kind of expected to take a little bit longer on this, but I knocked that out pretty quickly. He said, I got 38 minutes. I got 38 minutes. Okay, come on. What design y'all want me to do next? What design y'all want me to do next? We can run through 100 of these goddamn things. He said, that shit took you 20 minutes. I can move damn near faster than that if I'm not like talking. Like, y'all gotta understand, like, I can move like a serial killer. Like, I could just be sitting here, like, if I'm really working, because you gotta think, like, sometimes I have customers and they be like, they'll pay me more if I finish something in 24 hours. So you have to think, like, because like sometimes I have a project, and because I just did a flyer recently for this celebrity. There's this celebrity that has this he got this viral song on TikTok right now, and they told me that they'll pay me $1,000 if I finish that in 24 hours. I was on the computer. I didn't even get on live stream that day. That was like 2 days ago. I didn't even get on live stream that day. I was on here going crazy. Hold on, let me check. I'm gonna tell y'all the celebrity I just did a flyer for. Hold on. He's like a newer celebrity. He got like a song that's viral on TikTok. His name is Spiffy the Goat. Spiffy the Goat. He has a popular song on TikTok called Throw It. Now, mind you, I don't get on TikTok like that, so I don't really know who Spiffy the Goat is. But yeah, I just did a flyer for him, and they told me that no, because they didn't pay me $600 for that one. I just did that for a promoter. But usually, like, if it's a celebrity design and they need that shit done like super quick, trust me, I be on that shit. Like, I'm talking about, I'm putting it together in all type of ways. Now, I can't show y'all that design because obviously for, privacy reasons or whatever, but like, a lot of times when you do those celebrity designs, they want those done quickly. You know what I'm saying? I did a flyer for Young Jeezy. This was like 2017, 18 for this flyer for this event that he had in Michigan, and they needed that done super quick. Man, I was at home, eyes red, looking crazy trying to get that shit done. For real, for real. Not only did I did the flyer, I had to do the promo design, the ticket design. A lot of times when you work for these clubs, you got to do like ticket designs, flyers, all type of crazy stuff. So yeah, man. Yeah, like crazy. So yeah, if anybody plans on being a designer, You have to get yourself prepared for those type of situations because you just never know. You never know what type of clients you're going to run into, and you might run into the opportunity of a lifetime, and they might probably may want you to work on something like super crazy in a super fast amount of time. So yeah, what yeah, we got 30 minutes, y'all. What, let me know. You said R2D2. Oh, R2D2. Oh, you might be onto something. Let's search R2D2. Let's search R2D2. Let's see how fast we can knock him out real quick. Now R2D2, he got a lot of details to him. I don't know if we're gonna be able to knock him out quickly in 38 minutes. I can try, but I don't know. See, R2D2 has a lot of details because he got all those little buttons. See, doing R2D2, if I'm just doing his outline, it's not going to be that hard for me. But if am detailing him to where it's going to look accurate, then now I probably could do the other one. Not R2D2, but what's the name of the other one? Because there's a other one named like B8 or something like that. Now I could do him real quick if y'all want me to. Shout out to Andre Play for coming in and checking in. The round one. Yeah. What's his name? What's the round one's name? Shout out to Andres Santo. Andres Santu. Shout out to Andres Santu. Okay, we got 35 minutes. So, okay, we're going to do not R2D2, but the round one. I think his name is B8. Hold on, y'all. Let me check. What's his name? Let's put round R2D2. I want to see what his name is because I know who y'all talking about. I just don't know his name. Oh, his name is BB8. Okay, yeah. We could do that. We could try to get that knocked out. We got 38 minutes, y'all. Let me see if y'all can see that. Can y'all see that on your screen? Yeah, BB8. Okay, cool. I got him, y'all. Let me see if I can find another clearer picture of him. Let's put BB8. If I don't see a clearer picture of him, we're just going to run with this one. Okay, let me see. Yeah, a lot of these pictures of him is very low quality. I found a decent one. This is a large ass version of him. Jesus Christ. He has a lot of details too, but I feel like he doesn't have as much as R2D2. I feel like we could probably finish this in 38 minutes. So let's go ahead and let's speed it up and we're going to get this started. Somebody just said something. Let me acknowledge you. Shout out to Mera Taxa. I feel like in Spanish that'd be like Meta Taxa. Shout out to Meta Taxa or Taza. It's got a 3D printer, right? Are you saying, do I have a 3D printer? Oh, you saying, do I have a 3D printer? Yes. No. I don't have a 3D printer anymore. So I had a 3D printer. I had what's that white one called? Damn, I can't think of the name of it. I gotta search my Target shit. So I bought one. The day that I bought it, a person offered me double for it, so I just sold it. Yeah, I shouldn't have sold that joint, man. But I do have 3D designs, of course. Y'all already know I create 3D designs for people. So I got to the point where I was gonna start printing out my own 3D designs. But man, once he bought that off me, I was like, man, I ain't doing that shit. But yeah, if you want to get something 3D printed, yes, I do actually know how to create 3D designs. But that's just not something that I advertise all the time because I'm still fairly new to creating 3D designs. I only been creating 3D designs since 2020. You know, I started that when the whole COVID thing started. When the whole COVID thing started, that's when I started learning about all the creating 3D characters for rigging and shit like that. I remember you did a 3D design of the money bag. Yeah, that's just one of them. I did probably like a good altogether probably like 60 3D designs. I did quite a few 3D designs. I just haven't posted all of them because I just kind of felt like it was like weird posting all of them that I created. But yeah, I created a bunch of them. I created a couple of like some different like weed plants and shit. I created like I don't know, I created a lot of them, bro. I just haven't posted all of them that I created. I created a bunch of them. I just finished the lemon one that I just posted. That lemon character that I did for the Mylar bags. Yeah, I did a lot of them. I just didn't post all of the ones that I've been working on. So all my people that's checking in, I'm basically just doing the exact same method that I've been showing y'all earlier. I'm just basically putting the lines together for this design. It's a yeah, that was super dope. Yeah, that money bag. I don't even feel like that money bag was like my best one. I feel like I had like doper shit than that. But if you like that money bag, shit, you ain't seen nothing yet. That money bag was just because when I did that money bag, that was like I wasn't even as good as I am now, like in it. Like I feel like I'm better now than I was when I created that money bag. But yeah, yeah, I'm getting myself used to creating those characters. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Justina Rafik. Hopefully, I'm saying your name right. Shout out to you for coming in and showing me love and telling other people to come in and show me love. Y'all know I really appreciate it, man. Right now, we working on this B8 design. BB8, excuse me. BB8 design. And I'm going to try to wing this and get this done as fast as possible. I think the way I could really get him knocked out quickly is by moving with shapes. If I move with shapes, I think I could get this done in a very quick manner. Let me make these lines a little bit thinner. Let's go like a 0.5. Let's make him his template a little bit lighter. Let's take that to 30%. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and move a little bit quicker. See, I might be overreacting. I probably could knock this out pretty quickly. I don't know. I'm just testing myself to see how quickly I can do this. Let's get that. Boom. Speaking of this, I did a Mandalorian design. I did a Mandalorian design because I was working for like this dude. He has a cannabis shop in New York, and this is when Baby Yoda was like a thing. Like I don't know if y'all remember, but like 2 years ago, Baby Yoda was everything. Like you see Baby Yoda goddamn everywhere. And this dude, he was like, "Yo, I want you to make a Baby Yoda pack for my cannabis line." So that's when I did that, and then he had me do a Mandalorian design for that. I think I got paid like 1,000 for that altogether, which is um which is actually a lot for just a Mylar bag design. But yeah, they needed that stuff done quickly. But yeah, man, he made a lot of money off that too because Baby Yoda at that time, Baby Yoda was like everything. You would see nothing but a bunch of kids and everybody with that Baby Yoda at that time. So yeah, this wouldn't be my first Star Wars design. It's a man underestimates his talent. 3 designs in 2 hours. I told you, Moneybag J. Hey, realistically, what would you think that logo is going to cost us for the stream team? I don't know. I don't know. Like, it depends on how detailed you want it. Like I said, it's hard for me to say a price because I don't be knowing how detailed like somebody would want something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you wanted it, like, let's say for example, you wanted it just the way that I just created it. Like, you didn't want it with highlights and shadows. Like, you just wanted it with like let's say for example, you just wanted it with like just the way that I just did that for a design like that, I mean, I don't know, bro. Like it probably wouldn't be that much, bro, honestly. I would probably just work with whatever budget you have, probably 9 times out of 10. Cause like designs like that, they don't really require me much. See, designs that I really charge like a lot for, where you'll be paying hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, it's stuff that like requires a lot of details that needs like a lot of shadows, highlights, details, custom titles. Like let's say the design like required like a lot of different details. Like let's say, cause like look, this is what will make your design cost a lot more. It's like let's say you like, okay, I want the gun to be a certain way. I want him to be wearing a suit. I want the title to like if stuff has to cost me, then the stuff will cost more. You know what I'm saying? Like let's say you wanted a custom font for the title that I had to pay for. Let's say you like, it's hard to that's why I always tell people it's hard to put prices to certain things. But the average price for a design is usually like 150. That's like the average price for a design. It's like 150. And then like the average price for like working with a designer at my caliber is just depending on like what type of design it is. Like some designs that I make, like the average design that has like hella shadows, highlights, and titles and all that, that usually comes around like 250. But like let's say the person is like, look, I need this done in 24 hours. Then it's gonna cost like 600 to get it done in 24 hours. But then like let's say somebody wanted like a brand identity package where they wanted the same logo with like 5 different versions of it. Then you paying like 1,000 something. Like you know what I'm saying? It's see, we could talk numbers if we really want to get into it, but it costs a lot when you want to do a lot with a design. It doesn't cost a lot like if you just like, look, I just want that Reptar design to be very similar to the one you just did on stream, and I don't need like all the files for it, like a PNG, JPEG, the transparent background, the vector files, the project files. If you needed all that type of stuff, then that's a whole nother price. You see all the different things that I'm adding to it? See all of those different things that I'm adding to it, that would change the price. Now, if you just wanted a picture of the damn design, then that's nothing. But it's like it's hard to price things when there's so many different levels to it. You know what I'm saying? That's the main reason why anytime I'm doing business, I'm usually sending out a terms and agreements, a pricing chart, and things of that nature, so I can make sure I'm giving you a price. Because I don't want to seem like I'm being an asshole right now. Because you know how sometimes people, they're like real fluky with prices. They like you try to ask them for a price for just something, then they want to be funny with the prices. I'm not trying to be like that because I like giving people prices, but then again, it's like it's hard for me to say because I don't know all the details at this moment. You know what I'm saying? Like you may want not only the picture version, you may need a version with a transparent background, especially if you need it for specifically the certain type of things that you need it for. You may need it in certain size dimensions. You may need it in certain versions. You may need a black and white version. All of that would change the price. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to, make sure that I'm giving you the right answer instead of, you know, yeah. Yep. So shout out to yo, as people coming in and I'm not even acknowledging them. I appreciate whoever came in. I didn't acknowledge you. I'm gonna try to real quick. So shout out to PG God Sensual, well, excuse me, PJ God Sensual GF. Appreciate you. Shout out to Bach XOD. Appreciate you. Shout out to someone Niels, or what's that? Somio Niels. Shout out to you for coming in. And yeah, they say, no, you got to be transparent. You aren't paying for someone's time. You're paying for someone's skill that they can do in that time. I totally get it. No offense taken here. Steele has had his own business. He understands. Yeah, bro. It's like when you, when a lot of times when you're doing business online, it's just hard to like say certain prices, and that's my thing. Me personally, I actually don't like when people do that, honestly. Like if I ask somebody like a price or something, I sometimes don't like when people be around the bush about the shit because it's like, yo, like if I'm trying to shop with you, nigga, let me know what the hell the damn price is. But then it's like sometimes I kind of understand because it's like I don't know, like with different businesses will require like different type of things when it comes to pricing. And I know with graphic design, see, graphic design is very different, just damn near with every designer. Because there's some designers like my guy Sapo, everything he don't give a damn what it is. Everything is $40. Everything. I've been told him stop doing that, but everything this man sells is just $40. So like if you was shopping with my guy Sapo, it's $40. But Sapo isn't really an advanced designer. But everything he do is $40. But it's like every designer is different. Cause Sapo, he doesn't have like all the things I'm telling you. Like literally when he does your design, he just gonna send you the damn JPEG and you figure it out. You figure out everything else on your own. But like a lot of times when you're dealing with a designer that is at a certain level, everything is gonna, require like different shit. But yeah, when I first came in the game in what was that, 2013, 14, yo, every design I was selling was $20. Everything. Everything was $20. Anybody who remembers me from 2014, everything was getting sold for $20. I was the $20 designer. But yeah, I think I was desperate. I was like, shit. You need a design done. Shit, you got $20, then it's going down. It was like some. It was like a street move for real. Cookie said, "Sounds like South Bend got a lot for that $40 for real." Yo, yo, that $40, anybody who was a designer, like a graphic designer, like way back, like in like the early 2010s, the early 2000s, like '08, '09, you already know what I'm talking about. People used to be selling designs for the low back in the MySpace days. Come on now. Back in the MySpace days, you would be getting customers every day, like just based off of like the way things used to be, because people didn't used to make logos and shit like that back then. Everybody was making like mixtape covers and shit like that. That was like a big thing back then. But yeah, man, them was the days, man. Them was the days. I wasn't a graphic designer back then. I just used to watch, and that shit used to be hilarious, yo. For real, for real. Shout out to Victoria Anonymous 777. I appreciate you for coming in. Shout out to Sorta de Milhoes. I appreciate you. It's a show J Damage some Trovo love. I appreciate everybody coming in and showing me that Trovo love. Man, how much people have came in today? Yo, we gotta calculate. Like, yo, how much people have came in today? We had a lot of people come in today. For real, yo. I think this is the most. This is the most I ever did. This ain't really that much, but this is a lot. For me, for me, this is a lot. I ain't never had this much people come in. I'm actually like, I'm intimidated right now. Let's go. Boom. Boom. I'm almost done, yo. All I got to do is just get all these little details. I'm probably not going to get every last little detail, but I'm just trying to get as much as I can. How much time we got left, y'all? Let me know how much time we got left. I'm getting these details knocked out. I'm trying to see if I can knock this out before that time hits. We're going to see. It's a 19 minutes. You've used half the time you had since you started. Okay. I think I got this. Cause actually, once I get all the line work together, all I gotta do is get rid of all the access lines, and I'm pretty much done. Do the coloring, and I'm pretty much done, bro. Let's go. Let's go. Boom. Okay. Let's get that. We're not gonna be too perfect, but we want to get as much as possible. Yep, a lot of these lines I'm not even gonna have to color in. Let's get that. Boom. So let's get that. Shout outs to Kerr Service, Kerr Service, like Curve Service. Shout out to you for coming in and showing that love. I appreciate you. Let's go. We got 19 minutes. Let's see if I can get this done, y'all. Oh, shit. Come on. Get that. One. See if we can do it. Hey Siri, set a timer for 15 minutes. Let's see if we can do this.
15 minutes, starting now.
Let's get these lines right here. See, I knew these details was what was gonna get me. I knew these details was gonna get me. I'm telling you, I can knock this out. It's these details that was gonna get me. Mm, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Let's get that. Come on, there we go. Okay, that's another circle right there. Come on. Let's go there. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get those circles right there. Boom. Told you, once I focus, I can figure it out. Let's get that. Boom. No pressure, but you got 5 minutes. For real? Are you for real right now? Let me know if I really got 5 minutes. If I really got 5 minutes, I have to jump into the next process right now. I can't bullshit that around. I thought I had 19 minutes. Oh man. Please don't tell me I only got 5 minutes, man. I'm gonna try to run through that. Come on, come on. What did he say? Nah, I'm bullshitting. You got 14. Stop bullshitting around. I'm thinking I really got 5 minutes. I'm rushing. All right. All right. Some of these details are gonna have to be left out, man. It's hard for me to get all these. All right. Boom, boom, boom. In fact, let's connect those. Boom. Zoom in. No, let's not do that. Let's do this. Boom, 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 boom. Let's drag that over like that. Boom. Let's drag that over like that. Boom. Shout outs to everybody who is still watching. Okay, y'all. I'm taking too long with the details, so I'm gonna have to settle right here. I gotta settle. That's the only way I'm gonna be able to finish this on time. Okay. Select this entire thing. Shout out to Glitter44. Appreciate you for coming in. I feel like I got everything that's important to where you'll know what this design is. So we gotta go into the next process. The only way we're gonna be able to get this done. So let's group, expand, click OK. Let's divide. Boom. Let's get rid of all those access lines. Gonna really hold shift and really click through these. Y'all already know. Usually when I rush like this is usually when I'm getting paid the big bucks. I'm getting paid the big bucks usually when I'm rushing in this type of manner. Let's go focus. I don't even want any music on because I feel like that may distract me. How much time I got left, y'all? How much time I got? How much time I got? Shout out to Glider. Shout out to Goudet. What's that? I want to say Guerrero, but that looks like Guerrero. 11 minutes. Okay. Can I get this done in 11 minutes? We're going to see. I think I can. I think I can. Hold on, y'all. We're going to see. Come on. Oh, I messed that up. Man, I'm mad. Nope. Can't reflect on what's the past. Past is the past. I got to keep going. Okay, come on. Get rid of those accesses. Let's go. Clicking, clicking, clicking. Come on, come on. Come on. Boom. Zoom in. Come on, baby. Just like that. Okay, somebody's writing me. Nope, I'm not answering. Don't distract me. Dude, I have this girl who literally contacts me every time I get on live. I hate that shit. I tell her every time, dude, stop texting me while I'm on live. Oh, God. I hate when people do that when I'm on live. It seems like nobody gives a damn to contact me until I'm on live. As soon as I'm on live, people start contacting me and want to talk to me about nothing. Okay, come on. Almost there. How much time I got, y'all? We almost there. We getting close. We at the finish line. How much time? 9 minutes. Okay. Oh, no, I'm going to kill this. 9 minutes, that's plenty of time. That's plenty of time. 9 minutes, that's plenty of time. That's plenty of time. I got this. It's a remember, don't let go of shift. Yeah, yeah. Level maximum. I see you've been paying attention. Show J Damage. Yo, shout out to John One John. He said two sabas. Ya tu sabas. That means what? You already know? I think I know that much. Okay, cool, cool. So we pretty much have that done. Now we can just do the coloring. As you see, some of the details we're not going to be able to get in there, but we got a lot of the main stuff. So let's go ahead and just try to get this as good as possible. We got 9 minutes, so I got plenty of time. This should be a breeze. Hold on, let me double click. I'm going to turn that template off. Make sure I get these original colors. Y'all already know the script. Once you get to this point, you want to select your project and you want to, actually what we're going to do is we're going to merge, get rid of all those access lines. Let's go to Object, Live Paint, Make. We need those colors. Let's click on our eyedropper and we're going to have to do a lot of orange. We're going to be going orange crazy. Actually, you know what? I'm putting this design back. Fuck that. I need those colors to be close. I feel like I am going to forget where these colors need to be. So let me turn that template back on. Let's turn that on to about 90. And I need them colors. Oh, hell no, you stay right where you at. I need them colors to be right. Let's select that. Let's merge. Let's object, live paint, make, and let's get to coloring. How much time I got left, y'all? How much time I got left? How much time I got left? How much time I got left, y'all? Because I'm at the finish line. I'm pretty much done. Let me turn back on that template. Let's turn it on to 40. Boom. Let's color that in. Let's color that in. Boom. Somebody says 7 minutes. Okay, yep, I got this. I got this. Come on, orange. Let's get in there. Man, I missed a lot of spots. that. Damn, I colored that part orange. Forget it though. Let's select that black. Let's get that back. Boom. Okay, let's get that orange. Somebody's blowing me up. Jesus Christ. You see, I'm in the middle of something. Okay, let's get that gray. Start coloring in those grays. Color in those grays. Boom, boom. Let's get that gray. And then after these grays, I think everything else just needs to be, no, because this needs to be black. So this needs to be black. Just get that down to black right there. Oh, come on. Right there. Boom. Live paint. Boom. 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 All right, let's make that a gradient with a red in the middle. So let's put red right there. Let's put that in the middle like that. Let's get these blacks. Let's put another black on the edge. Just like that. Boom. And let's put that red in the middle. Boom. Like that. Let's make that a little bit thinner. Like that. Just make that a little bit more. So boom, let's keep it like that. And now pretty much what we need to do is just get the rest of that that color that's in there. Hold on, wait. Uh-oh, shit. Let's color those black, not that. Okay, cool. So what we're gonna do is color the rest of that. Now we can drag that over. Come on. Let's take that color off. And all we gotta do is color the rest of this, just this dirty white. And that's it. Let's color the rest of that dirty white. Okay, let's go. Actually, no, that's too dark to me. Hell no. Let's take that up. Right there. Okay, yep, I don't think, no, that needs to be gray. Okay, now everything else is that dirty white. Let's go. Boom. How much time? How much time, y'all? Let me know something. Let me know. I think we done though. We pretty much done though. Hold on, how much time? 4 minutes. 4 minutes, okay. We pretty much done though. Come on, let's get all those little spots. Come on. Okay. And I think we're done. We're pretty much done, except for right there, messed up, but don't worry about that. I will fix that. And yep, we're done, y'all. Let me fix that little orange right there, and we done. Let's fix that orange. Boom, 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 boom. And we are done. Doesn't look exactly like him, but it's close. It's close. It's a 3 minutes. You will see the box end. Well, actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change some of these colors on those under parts a little bit darker, like that. Make that a little bit darker. Let's see, because we kind of want a little bit more off-white in some of these parts. Maybe I could add a. Oh, my 15 minutes is up. So my time is up. I can add a little bit of shadow, shadows to it. Let me add a little bit of shadows right there under the neck. So just so you can tell that there's a separation between the head and the body. But yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. We knocked this out. Yeah, we knocked this out, y'all. Matter of fact, I think his shadow is way bigger than that. Let's make that a little bit more round. Yeah, because it went all the way down there. Just take that down like that. And yeah. It's a 1 minute 40 seconds. Now look, there's nothing else for me to do. I did this already. Matter of fact, let me put a shadow on the bottom. I'll do some extra credit. I'll run a victory lap. I'll run a victory lap because I did this. Let's go ahead and select that. Boom. Yeah, that's it, y'all. That's BB-8. Finished with 30 seconds to spare. For real. I finished it, but usually if I would have did a design like this, I probably would have detailed it way more. I probably would have detailed it way more. I probably would have put like the dirt and stuff that's on here. Like if you see there's a lot of parts where there's like a lot of light sources on it. I probably would have put that in there. I would have did a lot better on his face. A lot better on this part, you know. A lot more better with the shadows and whatever. But yeah, I did a nice little job though. This is a decent job for somebody to move that quickly. This is a decent job. You say pencils down. Hey, like math class, pencils down. Yo. Yo. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate everybody who checked in, man. My notifications is going bananas, dude. Going bananas, man. Going bananas, dude. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate you, man. Cookies, I really appreciate you bringing everybody in and getting this done for tonight. I did not expect this to happen tonight for the people who watching. I don't want to make it seem like this was planned or something like this. This was something we literally just kind of just did on the fly. And is that you have an invite. Where is it at? Where's the invite at? Y'all know I'm new to all this. Huh? Where's the invites at? Where's the invites? Let me see. How do I answer the invite? Where's the Trovo notification? Okay, I see notifications. It says nothing here. Your notifications here. Sorry, there are no notifications yet. If you look at your stream on Trovo, there's a little bell icon. Let me check. Let me go look at my stream. Okay. Give me 1 second, y'all. I want to make sure if y'all showing love, don't let me play you, man. Don't let me play you now. It say, congrats to J Damage, win a power-up rune. Go to the Trovo website itself. It say, if you look at your stream on Trovo, there's a little bell icon. Don't forget to peep your Trovo. Listen, y'all. Y'all know I'm new. I don't know what the hell going on. Hold on. I see the notifications, but I don't see nothing there. Where's the invite? Yeah, if you sent the invite, send it again. Send the invite again, y'all. Let me see. Yo, it says I have 46 members right now. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is a lot. A lot has happened tonight. Jesus Christ, a lot has happened tonight. You can do it from the Creator Studio. Okay, let's check the Creator Studio. Give me 1 second. Creator Studio. Invitations. Okay, all of a sudden it said I can't re-invite you. You have to go into Creator Studio and go to my team or one of those buttons. Look, cookies. I need you to make me another tutorial. Yo, show me how to find that shit. Hold on, wait. I'm gonna go back. Okay, I'm going to the Creator Studio, and I see my team. Let's click on that. Let's click Find Team. Oh, I see it. I see it. Steel curtain. Okay, I got you. I'm hitting accept right now. Okay, so sharing stream data. Do I just click? Do I click on all of them? What do I do? Do I click all of them? Do I click all of them? Which one do I click? I see a bunch of them. Streaming data, team managers, add lead as manager, stream, all that. Which one do I click? Put me on game. Just the host stuff. Okay. They say, I don't know the team, the auto host list. Okay, cool. Confirm. Boom. All right, I just did it. Let me know. Let me know if you see me in the gang. Let me know if I'm in the gang. Okay. Oh, you ain't gotta worry about being in my personal stuff. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I ain't got nothing personal on here. It said you're officially part of the Steel Curtain. Welcome to the team. Yo, shout out to the Steel Curtain. Shout out to the Steel Curtain. I feel like I'm finally a part of something in my life. I feel like I finally accomplished something in life. Shout out to my mama. Look, mom, I made it. I made it to Steel Curtains. Appreciate you. Welcome in the Navy SEALs, the Navy SEALs. Okay, yeah. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate, man. I really appreciate y'all for real coming through and showing me love, man. For real, man. I don't I don't think I ever got this much love on a live stream, man. It's a lot to take in at one time. For real, for real. There's a lot to take in. I don't even know what the hell going on. You know what's so crazy is I had got raided one time by somebody named Grillo. Yo, whoever Grillo is, that man came in and showed mad love. For real, for real. So yo, shout out to Grillo, man. That was another person who came in out of nowhere. Came in out of nowhere, sent like 100 people towards me. I was like, oh shit. Yo, shout out to Cookies for sending them all them roses. Um, I'm gonna make sure I go to y'all streams. I'm not sure like what time are y'all gonna be on tomorrow. I'm gonna make sure I go to y'all streams and make sure I send hella donations and shit. Shit, I could just be sending donations to y'all, to the team, instead of showing donations to all these randoms and shit. He said I stream in the evenings, usually around this time. Still curtains, are you out here in America? Or are you in another country? Where you at? Because if it's the evening for you, yeah, yeah, no. Are you in Cali? Oh, okay. Because in Cali, what is it? 987. So it's probably like 7 out there right now. Yeah, if you in Cali, it's probably like 7. Shit. Hell yeah, man. So I appreciate y'all, man. Oh, it's 6 right now? 876. Yeah, because y'all 3 hours behind. Because we out here in Indiana. So yeah, y'all 3 hours behind. Damn, that's crazy. It's only 6 out there right now. It's 9 o'clock. I just put my kids to bed. That's crazy. But yeah, bro, I appreciate y'all, man. I'm about to jump off, bro. I'm about to jump off, man. I appreciate you, Still Curtains. I appreciate you, Cookies. And I appreciate everybody that's checked in. Shout out to everybody on Twitch who came in and showed love. Shout out to Level Maximum for coming in and showing love. I appreciate that on Twitch. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. Shout out to Lahore Mobile. Yo, shout out to you for checking out on YouTube and putting in those comments. Uh, Yo, shout out to everybody who came in and showed love. Shout out to everybody on Behance. I cannot see these names on Behance, but yo, shout out to everybody who came in on Behance showing love. Shout out to everybody on Facebook. I can't see y'all names, but
Shout out to everybody who came in on Behance.
anyways, like shout out to everybody on Facebook, and shout out to everybody who was on Instagram Live. I didn't do TikTok today because TikTok I literally get like 100 viewers and I cannot answer that much people at a time. But shout out to everybody on TikTok. I'll probably get on there tomorrow morning just to see what's popping with y'all. But yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. And now I'm out of here, y'all. I gotta go. All right.